Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
We found Tupelo Smiles when our kids outgrew their pediatric dentist, and my husband and I wanted a place where the whole family could be taken care of.
As far as technology goes, there is nobody more advanced than Tupelo Smiles.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, and welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley. Thanks for always starting off your morning with us. Here's everything you need to know to get you out the door out there on your Thursday morning. Number one thing is we're seeing some dense fog patches in the area. We'll talk about just where those are setting up this morning, but something of note if you're running out the door, dealing with those this morning, take it slow. Warm afternoons are ahead. We saw a warm afternoon yesterday. Those are going to continue for the rest of the work week and even into the weekend. Enjoy it because rain does return as we head into our next work week, looking like a pretty rainy period of time. Let's talk about visibility as you're headed out the door this morning, because a lot of our sensors this morning showing up around 0 miles of visibility. I think this is packing it in a little bit more than I'm seeing on cameras right now, but I do want to make you aware of some dense patchy fog areas across North Mississippi, 0 to from Water Valley, Bruce, Houston, Macon, Aliceville. So what this tells me is there's a lot of areas across the board that are seeing some patchy dense fog, especially probably on your local roadways as well. Maybe if you're headed out of the house in your own neighborhood. Take a look at this view over in Lee County in Tupelo. Our camera, we can usually see Tupelo, the city of Tupelo right here. Can't see it right now. Why? Because look at that. Fog really showing up right there. You can kind of see where the clouds have just settled, low level cloud cover. That's what fog is, and temperatures in the upper 30s as well. So really cool view out of there from our camera. But again, that fog kind of settling in. Live look in Blue Springs, you can kind of see it off in the distance, not necessarily in these close-up cameras at 22, but take a look at the top two cameras. You can see it kind of in the distance settling there. The further off you get on that roadway, same story with the top right camera as well. So some MDOT traffic cameras showing up, again, in the distance over in Blue Springs as well. Live look in Fulton. The other day, we saw lots of dense fog over in these cameras, not seeing it out there this morning. So that's some good news if you're passing along 25 and 22 over in Fulton. Temperatures in the upper 30s there as well. One more look, and probably the worst look of the morning, is over in Saltillo. Yeah, you can really see that patchy dense fog over there on 45 in these cameras, all across those cameras in Saltillo and those MDOT traffic cameras. So patchy fog is out there. You know the deal. If you run into some of these patches, keep your beams on low and take it slow out the door this morning. Number one thing that's going to be impacting you, because temperature is not near as cold. Take a look at your temperatures right now in the 40s for a majority of us. Some 30s though, 37 in Senatobia, Holly Springs, Alcorn County, Prentiss, Tishomingo County, Lee County hanging on to the upper 30s as well, but a lot of us in the 40s. You can see a pretty big temperature difference, about a 10-degree temperature difference as we head from Oktibbeha County and down to Attala County all the way up into Alcorn County. You might wonder why that is. It's actually because we're seeing more cloud cover set up in places that are a little bit warmer. So Cleveland, Greenwood, all the way stretching down to the Golden Triangle region in south, dealing with a little bit more cloud cover this morning, and that's keeping them a little bit warmer than the rest of us. Let's talk about temperatures the rest of your day. Going to be getting into the 40s for everybody over your next hour. Temperatures in the 60s by 10, and then we're back in the 70s today. So a lot of us saw the 70s yesterday. It's going to be the same story. Everybody is expected to see the 70s today. Low 70s out there. Nice day, though. Mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures fall back into the 50s as we head 7 o'clock and on. Let's talk about what's ongoing in satellite and radar. Not a lot going on across the region wide. this morning. Still seeing some high pressure just to our south. What this is going to do is continue to feed us in some Gulf moisture and some cloud cover as we continue to be on the backside of that high pressure system. Only thing that we're looking at impact wise is just, again, a mix of sun and clouds, especially for the southern half of our area. Now going into Friday, that's a little bit of a different story. Looking at a lot more cloud cover throughout the entirety of our area. Not tracking any rain, and that should dissipate as we go into those Friday night football game times. So nothing to impact those games out there on your Friday. Cloud cover sticks around out there for Saturday as well, but still not tracking any rain throughout your weekend. So that's some good news. However, rain does eventually return to the forecast. You might be thankful for it. You might not be, but it's coming on the way. As we head into our next work week, we're looking at a few systems that are going to be coming down the pipeline that's going to be causing some widespread rain to finally return to the forecast. But as I said, enjoy those dry conditions while we have them. We'll talk about which days we could see the best chances for rainfall, and a full look at your 7-day forecast is coming up right after this.
At Room to Room, there's no need to wait. Black Friday deals are going on now.
Full-size sleeper sofas starting at only $7.99, plus queen mattresses starting at only $5.99.
Room to Room Tupelo, where we know there's no place like your home.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggie McAuley.
Hey, good morning and happy Thursday out there to you. I am meteorologist Maggie McAuley. Welcome in to Mississippi Live Weather out there on your Thursday morning. Want to give you a few looks outside before we really get into the forecast today, because we are dealing with some patchy fog. The good news is a live look over in Mabin, beautiful skies out there to start off your day, and I'm not looking at any fog on those roadways. That doesn't mean there isn't any within the outskirts of Mabin. Take a look at this over in West Point. You can see the fog kind of settling in just beneath the trees over in West Point. Temperatures in the middle 40s there, a little bit more cloud cover causing them to be a little bit warmer. Overall, no rain, but again, seeing some patchy dense fog setting up across the area. So if you run into this, just make sure to keep your beams on low and take it slow out the door this morning. We are dealing with some fog really across North Mississippi out there on your Thursday morning. The more the sun rises and we see more sunshine, the less that fog will be taking place. As for your airport delays this morning, same story as it has been over the last few mornings, not tracking any moderate or major delays really region-wide from Memphis to Atlanta over into Oklahoma City, Dallas, Fort Worth. Only one I'm tracking is over into the Houston airport. They're still seeing moderate delays out there this morning. Sticking here in North Mississippi, temperature is going to be in the 40s out there for majority of us. Some of us closer to the Tennessee state line, hanging on to the 30s this morning, but a lot of us in the 40s. Probably going to still need the coat as you're heading out the door, or the kiddos needing the coat. Not going to need it well into the afternoon with pickup times in the 70s. We are looking at high temperatures out today in the low to middle 70s. Take a look at this, 73 in New Albany, 75 in Water Valley, 75 in Kosciuszko, 76 in Greenwood. So the further south that you go, you're going to be running into the middle 70s. So definitely warm afternoon, definitely warm for this time of year as well. Let's talk about your Friday. Going to be another warm day for Friday, highs in the middle 70s as well. But I want to talk about our high school game of the week presented by Casey Law. It's going to be a nice game. A little bit warmer than last week, but still nice overall. Not looking at any rain that's going to be obstructing those games. Pre-game temperature is going to be in the upper 60s. We'll be in the low 60s by halftime, and then that final snap in the upper 50s. And we'll be at Okolona and Faulkner. That game out. Our chief meteorologist, Matt Lawpon, and Gabe Mate are going to be giving you everything you need to know about that game going into Friday. But but overall it looks like a great Friday night for some football games or whatever you have going on. As I said, I'm not going to be tracking any rain, just clouds moving in and out. So let me show you that. As we head throughout your day today, still tracking about a few, I want to say areas of cloud cover, because we're looking at multiple different waves of cloud cover, some high-flying clouds off to the east of us, and then a little bit more thicker cloud cover over in places like the Delta. Here's what you need to know. Clouds are expected as we go into the afternoon, but not looking at anything that's going to be causing us some rain. Going into your Friday morning, we look at a lot more thicker cloud cover building into the area by Friday morning. That's going to cause temperatures to not get as cool out there for your Friday, because the cloud cover does act as a blanket. It kind of keeps the heat in there for your Friday morning. Going throughout the rest of the day, we will slowly start to see these clouds dissipate. So that's some good news for Friday night football games. That's why I say I'm not tracking anything that's going to be obstructing those views out there for those Friday night lights. Going into your Saturday, kind of same story, different day. Going to be tracking some clouds moving in and out of the area. As for your weekend ahead, temperatures going to be in the 70s both days. Another warm day ahead. Saturday, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s. So our warmest day out of the next 7 going to be on your Saturday. Middle 70s out here by Sunday. Definitely above average. Still going to be seeing dry conditions though. So that's some good news. Rain chances, like I said, though, will return, and they will return in full force as we head into your next work week. So about a 10% chance out there for Sunday. I think we're going to be dry through the weekend. We take it to a 30 as we head Monday, Tuesday, 20% on Wednesday and Thursday. I think we could end up moving Wednesday and Thursday to 20 as well. There's still big questions. If you've been here the last few days, there's still very big questions on when we're going to be seeing widespread rain return. Models still not in great agreement of when the best chance will be, but here's what we know. Likely to see it as we head Monday into Tuesday. Could see another wave come in as we head later in the week. You're going to need your rain gear through the work week, and we will be tracking rain at least at some point. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 70s out there today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Warm days ahead, warm afternoons, upper 70s even on Saturday. Enjoy it if you're a warm weather lover, because we will moderate out back to near 70 at the end of the 7-day forecast. And you can see rain will return as well. So enjoy these nice dry days and a nice dry weekend while we have them intact. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live 2 more times this morning at 7 and 7:30, bringing you everything you need to know to get you out the door. Also, make sure to tune in the next 15 minutes at 7. We'll track out those visibility concerns. If they are still prevalent throughout the area, we'll take a look at more MDOT traffic cameras to see where exactly fog is setting up. So you'll have to tune in to see the latest at 7.
You may see a teen struggling to find his way. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we see a teen gaining the confidence and skills to land his first job. Kids today need people to see their potential and help them achieve it. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we do whatever it takes to help kids succeed. Because when we see young people, we see limitless possibilities. Do you? Join us, Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures.